Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me for this full moon meditation. So the full moon came into Libra at about 1 o'clock this morning, and full moon in general is such a lovely part of the process. It's a time in our cycle when we can start to review and reflect things, but the full moon in Libra is a really beautiful synchronicity together. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the moon and also the moon in Libra, so a little bit of discourse. But I'm going to start by just making sure that everybody's settled into a nice, comfortable, seated position. So if you're newish to meditation, you don't have to sit on the floor. You can sit on the chair. That's totally fine. You just want to make sure that your back is supported and that you can breathe nice and easily. We're going to be doing some alternate nostril breathing if you're familiar with Nadi Shodhana. If you're not familiar, I'm going to teach you. It's basically alternate nostril breathing. So I just want you to be, your back to be supported and sort of sit up tall, but for your abdomen at least to be nice and relaxed so that you can breathe nice and easily, and that your head is just free and away. So you're not resting your head necessarily against the support behind you. And if you want to sit on the floor, obviously that's totally fine, but you just want to be comfortable, really. As I say, I'm going to take you through Nadi Shodhana, and it's a really lovely balancing practice to do in terms of pranayama or breathing. So what it does is it balances your parasympathetic and your sympathetic nervous system. So your sympathetic is your stress, your fight and flight response. Your parasympathetic, if you imagine P for peace, it's all your peaceful rest, digest, that kind of thing. So when you do a Nadi Shodhana or an alternate nostril breathing, you're sending air up through your left nostril, down through your right, up through your right and down through your left. And it just balances out your energies, essentially. So we're going to do a few rounds of that, and it's really simple. But you start off with what's called Vishnu Mudra. So you take your hand, if you imagine like a surf dude who does like a hang loose symbol like this, but you want to lift up your ring finger as well. And then you're going to use your right thumb to block off your right nostril, and you're going to breathe in through your left nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to pinch at the top, release your thumb, and the air is going to blow out of your right nostril, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you keep your hand there, you pause there, you breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close your right nostril, breathe out left, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's one round, and we're going to do 5 rounds of that, but I'll talk you all the way through, so you don't need to worry. The main thing you just need to think about is just having your hand in that Vishnu Mudra and just blocking off the nostrils as I instruct them. And this is just going to help us come into a nice place of balance before we go into a little bit of discourse. So if I can just check, you're just sitting in a nice comfortable position, sitting up nice and tall, but relaxed enough so that you can breathe nice and easily. Taking your right hand, you're going to block off your right nostril with that Vishnu Mudra. And we're going to inhale through the left nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, breathe out through your right nostril, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here. Inhale right nostril, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2, inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch to the top, exhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay right here. Inhale right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch the top. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your hand down and just breathe normally. So that was alternate nostril breathing. In Sanskrit, it's called Nadi Shodhana, and the nadis are the energy centers that run up the center of our body across the Sushumna. They cross like this. So when we do a practice like this, it's about balancing the two different nadis in our bodies, the Ida and the Pingala. And it just brings us into a nice state of balance, which is super synchronistic with Libra, which is all about balance. So in terms of the full moon, when we talk about the full moon, this is really a time for illuminating our mind. It's asking for Chandra, which is the Sanskrit for the moon, to illuminate our minds, to illuminate our understanding. And it's a time for our intuition to really shine. In esoteric studies, intuition is really associated with the moon. And of course, Libra, as we say, in the zodiac at least, is all about balance. Now that's the goal. We're always aiming for balance. We may not completely ever totally get there, but that's our aim always, is to find the middle path and to achieve, or the goal is to achieve balance. And obviously at this time that we're experiencing, times of uncertainty, the way that we can find ourselves, bring ourselves back to that inner balance, is by anchoring to our center. And so sometimes we can lose what our center is, and this really is a good time for us to reflect on what's potentially out of balance. You know, what do we maybe need to harmonize in our lives? So we've been actually given a huge gift in the sense that we have paused the rat race, and this allows us all to take a collective breath and, you know, to sort of think, is this really a moment for us to just Netflix and chill? Or perhaps could this be a moment for us to really go within? You know, it gives us a moment to turn inside, maybe to face what we've been trying to avoid. So that might be fear, it might be stress, it might be some anxiety. And now I'm kind of reminded of a period of my life when I used to call it my still phase, in the sense that people would say, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm still living in London, or I'm still doing that job, or I'm still doing that thing. But now I feel like we're moving into a re-phase, in the sense of we need to rethink, we need to regenerate, we need to reimagine, reframe, reflect, recapitulate, redistribute, review, reimagine, realize everything. Because I think, as I say, this gives us a huge opportunity. And there's a lovely quote that I've seen on social media, which is, in the rush to return to normal, let's use this time to consider which parts of normal are worth rushing back to, which I think is just so elegant. So with that in mind, and with just those thoughts around this, I just invite you to close your eyes. I'm going to open with the Chandra Gayatri mantra, the mantra to the moon. So just resting yourself, closing your eyes gently, taking a nice deep breath in, and letting it out through the mouth. Another deep breath in, and letting it out through the mouth. And one more just like that, in deep breath in, and letting it out through the mouth with a sigh. Om Padma Vajaya Vidmahi Hima Rupaya Dhimahi Tano Chandra Prachodayat Tano Chandra Prachodayat. Moon God, give me the highest intellect. Please illuminate my mind, my understanding, and my path. Just resting your hands down now on your knees, if they're not there already. Maybe adopting the Gyan Mudra, where you touch your index finger to your thumb and just letting the other three fingers relax. Gyan Mudra is the mudra of knowledge. And as we come into this space together, we just start to ask ourselves the soul questions. We start with the first question. And as I ask you these questions, just allow whatever comes up to come up. You may experience sounds, you may experience whatever comes up, just let it come. So the first question, who was I before I came into this? Who was I before I came into all of this, before this happened? And now ask yourself the question, who do I want to be when it ends? Who do I want to be when this is all over? Again, you may feel sensations or thoughts. Whatever comes to you, let it come. And you may not experience anything, and that's totally okay too. Now we ask the question, what am I grateful for? Just asking yourself that question, what am I grateful for? Just asking the question changes your physiology. It raises your vibration to the vibration of gratitude, the higher frequency vibrations. Even if you can just imagine one thing, maybe it's the air that you breathe, the food that you eat, the place that you sleep. What am I grateful for? And now, from this place of awareness and gratitude, ask yourself, what do I need to let go of? What or who do I need to forgive? What do I need to heal in order to harmonize and in order to make space? Maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe you need to forgive a family member. Maybe you need to let go of an old habit you've been holding on to for so long. Just allow the illumination of Chandra, the god moon, to illuminate your intuition and your understanding about what you need to let go of, what you need to heal in order to move forward on your path, to make space for what serves you to come in. And be brave enough to turn and face. Maybe this is something you need to heal within yourself, something you need to forgive within yourself. We talk about the dark side of the moon, and in the darkness actually is all infinite possibilities.
embracing the dark with the light. Both have their value. We grow in the dark and we shine bright in the light. So don't be afraid. Treat your fears or your anxieties or your darkness as a seed for growth and change. Use it, harness it as an opportunity. And now, from this place of pure awareness, gratitude, and growing emotional freedom, I want you to turn your attention to the planet, to your fellow humans. I want you to bring your hands to your heart and to bring your attention to your heart chakra, the area in the center of your chest. And just for a moment, breathe through your heart. A dynamic exchange, so breathing into your heart and breathing out to the center of the earth. The center of the earth breathes out into your heart. And from your heart to the center of the earth, the heart of Mama Pachamama. And Pachamama breathing from the center of her heart back into your heart. And now I want you to imagine all other beautiful souls who might be meditating at this time or at any other. We're all unified in the astral time. Just imagine breathing this energy out to all of them. And at the same time, imagining all of them breathing their energy into your heart. Receive it now, feeling your heart engorge. Feel your heart glow with a bright white light. From this place of pure awareness, gratitude, emotional freedom, and intense love, I ask you to ask yourself the question, what is my greatest wish for the earth? Maybe it's healing, maybe it's peace, maybe it's unconditional love. Whatever it is, just visualize it. Visualize what it might or could look, feel, smell, taste, or sound like if humanity was peaceful, connected, loving, sharing, supportive, and open, and anything else you can possibly imagine. Get creative with it, color it in. See the headlines like they're on the newsstands everywhere. Imagine your new reality. Feel it in your body like you feel the sunshine hitting your skin. We're going to sit together in some beautiful silence for a moment. So you can either keep your hands here or you can rest them down back on your knees in Gyan Mudra, so touching your thumb and your index finger together. If you have a mantra, you're welcome to use it now, but if you don't, I invite you to use the mantra Om Rita, O-U-A-U-M, and then Rita, R-I-T-A. You can repeat Om on the inhale and Rita on the exhale. We'll just have some moments together in silence. So I'll keep an eye on the time and I'll let you know when it's time to come back with a gentle chime. And if you find your attention drifting to sounds in the environment or thoughts, just smile and be happy that you noticed. And bring your attention back maybe to your breath or to the mantra Om Rita. Om on the inhale, Rita on the exhale. Keep meditating in your own rhythm, your own style. And I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Keep your eyes closed and release the mantra. Just rest for a moment in existence. Rest in being. Rest in awareness. And in this state of pure awareness, pure being, pure existence, we are going to plant the seeds of higher consciousness together. So just repeating mentally, joyful, energetic body. A joyful, energetic body. A loving, compassionate heart. A loving, compassionate heart. An alert, reflective mind. Alert, reflective mind. And a lightness of being. A lightness of being. Just maybe noticing if any changes occur in your body. Maybe some vibrations or feelings that you're noticing, some sensations. Any changes in your body. Maybe an inner smile. Close our practice by just repeating the mantra for Lord Chandra, and then together we will join together for the sacred chant of Om. But firstly, blessings, bowing in gratitude to the moon, Lord Chandra, for illuminating our path. You can bring your hands together at heart center. Just repeating mentally, if you wish, after me. Om Som Somaya Namaha. Om Som Somaya Namaha. And then taking a nice deep breath in to prepare for Om. Deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing in gratitude to yourself, the one that brought you here, the one that is connected to all that is. Aham Brahmasmi. And when you feel called to fluttering your eyes open to come back together in this space. Namaste.